more information, back with more opinions. But yeah, before I kick off with the question, be sure if you like this video to subscribe, like and comment. We appreciate every single one. But yeah, the question.
Cool.
The question
I just realised
today.
you signed out my video last time. What's
Is
going
this?
on?
Oh, you asked me to. Well, anyway, look. The question this week is, what should I wear to a wedding? Right? Very subjective. Very subjective. And today, you're going to hear our opinions on what we think you should be wearing to weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always find this slightly interesting because whenever I go to attend to a wedding, I try and dress down a bit, especially if I know we haven't dressed the groom. I try not to do all the bells and whistles. You know, if it's a black tie, if the wedding invite says black tie, then cool, I'm going in black tie. I'm gonna, you know, as soon as I rock a bow tie, I've got to go all the way in. But usually, I drop the tie from my suit. I'll probably mix and match a jacket and a trousers, so like a grey trousers and a blue jacket, or blue jacket and blue trousers, grey jacket, something of that nature. So kind of mix and match it a bit, quite bold pocket square, maybe a lapel pin, something like that. But generally don't wear the tie. As somebody else attending a wedding, my advice typically would be, if you can, as a guy, if you're close to the groom, have an idea as to what he's wearing and try and avoid anything too similar to that. I would usually say do not wear a white jacket. It's, you know, and again, unless it's black and white is the theme, don't wear a white jacket. It's very bold, it's very attention seeking, I feel. But at the same time, some people are fine with that at their wedding. Not at my wedding. Don't come wearing a white jacket. Even if I'm not wearing a white jacket, you know, you're taking the piss. You know, I've had clients come in and tell stories of how they've been at a wedding and, you know, they've seen another guy in the wedding wearing a white jacket and the groom's wearing that same jacket. So they had to go up and tell the guy, nah, this isn't running. And he had to take his jacket off. That's long. That's long, you know. You wanna stand out, you wanna look good, but you don't want to take away the shine from the bride, the groom, or the groom's party or anything like that. You know, let them be in their own element and just make sure that you do your thing. Yeah, what's your thoughts?
I think for weddings, the aim of the game is to dress to impress. Like, especially if you're a wedding guest. I feel like for weddings, it's definitely it's not the main purpose, but it is a forum for wedding guests. If you're single, to meet other singles, it's just the environment. It's just that right environment to get things going. So dress to impress. Now, does that mean you need to outdress the groom? I mean, I wouldn't say outdress the groom, but just dress your best. Again, I agree with Sam in terms of white. I think white is just a bit tacky. Wearing a white jacket to someone else's wedding, it's a bit OTT. However, the formality of how I dress at a wedding all depends on the theme of the wedding and what they say. So, for example, if the couple say to everyone, look, it's black tie, or it's very formal, or it's smart casual, then you dress according to those guidelines. Now, if there isn't any guidelines and there's no guidelines as to what to wear, I tend to just go in a full suit. I'll go in my full suit. If it's cold, I'll wear a tie. If it's like a hot summer's day, I'll consider either getting rid of the tie or getting rid of my jacket and wearing a waistcoat. So it's all about how comfortable I feel and what I'm wearing the whole day. But I've got no qualms wearing like a full suit, tie, the works. I've been to so many weddings, and I mean, I just see guys around me, all of us as guests, wearing full suits with ties. It's not an issue. It's not a problem, but it's what you feel comfortable in. I just think, I think other than the theme, other than knowing what the dress code is, right, I think you can dress it up just as long as you just don't go OTT with white jackets and gold jackets and stupid things like that. Because the aim of the game for me is to dress to impress, but not to take all the attention. You don't want the attention. It's not your day. So I'm not going to wear a gold jacket. I'm not going to wear a sequins jacket or anything like that, or a white jacket. No, it's just silly. I'm just going to wear something that's very sharp and appropriate. I don't necessarily think I need to know what the groom's wearing. So, for example, like if I wear a navy suit and the groom is wearing a navy suit, I'm not being funny, but you're the groom. Why are you wearing a navy suit on your wedding? Because it's one of the most common colours that, even if I'm not wearing a navy suit, there's going to be at least 5 other guys wearing a navy suit. So why would you pick that as the groom?
Yeah.
So as long as I'm wearing something like a grey or a navy or a black, then as far as I'm concerned, if the groom's wearing what I'm wearing, that's on the groom, that's not on me.
Yeah,
Like,
agreed. I think when it comes to knowing what the groom's wearing, it's potentially for those people who want to go all the way out.
Yeah,
like somebody who wants to be like, you know what, today I'm wearing a burgundy suit to the wedding.
Yeah.
Like, then you have to understand if the groom's going to be wearing something similar to that.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, if you're wearing a navy suit, a grey suit, or something like that,
Yeah.
you're going to be one of a multitude in the crowd. So
Yeah.
from that extent, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, a burgundy suit would be interesting though. I mean, it would be interesting if you wore a burgundy suit to the wedding and either the bridal train wearing burgundy or the groom was wearing burgundy, because that would be a bit weird. Then people think you're part of the train. There's a lot going on there, but
This is it.
yeah.
And when it comes to, in terms of the full suit thing, yeah, there's no issues with it. I go to weddings and see people in full suits all the time. Personally, I don't. When I wear a full suit, sometimes it makes me feel like it's the same way I dressed during the full week. You know, when we're seeing clients and things like that, I'm usually rocking a tie. So when I want to go to a more formal event, if I need to, I'll drop the tie so that I feel like I'm in a different mode.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely no qualms with anybody rocking a full suit. Rock it, but I just like to mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
And especially when I go to mix and match it with the trousers and the waist and the jacket, I feel like sometimes just dropping the tie so that it is that bit more casual. But again, personal preference. That's my preference.
It is a massive
do what works for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, just don't take the mic.
Yeah, agreed. Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
Our advice on what to wear to weddings. What do you think?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Go. And and let us know, what would you be upset about if you saw a guest wearing to your wedding? Would it be the white tie? Would it be the white jacket, gold, as Joshua said, or just anything bold? I don't know.
The thing is, me upset. See, this is the thing. I wouldn't.
But you know, some people actually get upset.
Yeah, I mean, just from my perspective, because I don't really. It takes a lot to make me upset. I mean, I might find it funny.
Yeah.
If someone turned up in a white jacket, I might think it was a little bit like, rah, okay, you're trying it. But yeah, I think that's the most thing. If someone's going OTT with it, like, I'm like, come on, how are you wearing that? But at the same time, I'd somewhat expect it because of what I do for a living. I'll somewhat expect guys to sort of come to try and do their best. So I can't really get mad at that. It just is what it is. It is what it is. But
I agree on that level. I expect people to be showing out come my wedding, but I wouldn't expect them to go all the way in, you know. But again, I wouldn't get upset, but I'll be like, I know you're not going to outdo me regardless. You just may overdo yourself trying to outdo. Anyway,
well, that's it.
That is
it. Rounding up, we hope you enjoyed that one. Take the good parts, throw away the rest, and continue to like, subscribe, and comment on every single video that you like. Honestly, and share with your friends. Like, let people know. Like, if you like what we're doing here, let people know. Don't just keep it to yourself. Like, bring more people in, and continue to send your emails into us at ask@mortsmore.com. Continue to interact with us on our several social media streams from Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's it.
Alright, until next time, guys. Swinging.
I saw this bloke, and he walked into a room once looking absolutely spectacular. Every single person looked around. I need to walk into a room and have that. I want to feel like that. When I actually met up with these guys and said, look, I've been recommended to you, I realised that what I was actually getting wasn't something that was a suit. I then rolled my suits from Morts More around the world. I spoke on the largest stages for the largest companies with celebrities that you couldn't imagine. There is no way on earth that Morts More are a tailoring company. They've enabled me to regain my confidence. Morts More are in the business of enabling self-confidence. And for that, I'd like to thank you.